Hello everyone, welcome to the Unix Backbencher. So today we are going to discuss about the concept called the Google Cloud. In the Google Cloud, we are majorly discussing about how to create a VM. So as we discussed majorly into the GCP. Okay, so the primary object is that when you are performing any kind of the actions, so we need to be primarily we need to have a project. So for example, if you don't have the project means you need to click on the project and you need to create a project. Without project, we cannot perform any kind of the actions. It's a very simple task. Just click on the project, so you can update your project details and you can move on. So when coming to our basic topic, how to create a virtual machine. So if you want to create a virtual machine means the primary thing is that you need to create, there is an option is called computer engine. So here the computer engine, you need to go to the services and you need to go to the computer engine. So once you click the computer engine, so the view will be like looking like this from here. So we are going step by step process. So click on the here, we can see that number of the options here like instant templates. And if you want to means in what is instant template means if you want to create any virtual machine means going forward onwards we can use a standard template instead of using the manual task, so it is very easy for that. And there is a mission images and TPU nothing but these are the number of the options we can use from the disk level, storage level, manager level, patch level. Okay, number of the options related to the servers. Okay, let me first create our instance. Okay, nothing but the VM. Click on the here, then so just give the some name. So the primary thing is that when you are providing the any name, it should not be any caps lock, and moreover, it should not be having the any kind of special characters also. Make sure that these two types of the object which pass at any cost of the time. And once I given the name, left side you can see that right side 25.46. Nothing but if you want to create any virtual machine, there is a monthly payment is going to be happen and hourly and monthly the estimation is there. And for example the estimation is going to be high or low based on the our preferences. For example, I'm going with whatever the regionality. For example, earlier right now it is in central. For example, if you're going for the other than the central, you can see that the value is going to be changed suddenly. Nothing but the value of the depends on whatever the properties I'm going to select. And you can see that the zone is nothing but the set of the where the place is located, location is there. For example, zone is nothing but where the my data center is located, like Asia, okay, north, or different type of the object. For example, I could see that only north is there into the my test environment. For example, if you want to go with the specific things, I have a specific instructions I need to select here only, then I will go with a specific number of the things. For example, I don't have anything, I can go with anywhere I can create in my server, then I go with the any. Okay, so it's usually in coming to the production environment, this type of the things will be happening specific to the zone only. We cannot create into the any, just for your information. So coming to here availability policies. So availability policies we have a two options, one is a standard, another one is a spot. Standard is nothing but ideal for the most workloads, nothing but there is no need of high end properties, it's a kind of the basic thing. Coming to the spot, ideal for the fault tolerance, nothing but the fault tolerance is a nothing but whenever we are using the load balancing or high availability score. Okay, especially we have a large scale of application, we need to have the high end applications. Okay, the server need to be into the load balancing, nothing but with a high availability of the properties. In the time it's better to go with the spot. But the thing is that if we are going to select the spot, the amount also going to be changed here, nothing but the values also going to be changed here. For example, right now, okay, so I don't want to be go with a lot of the things, I will go with the standard. So I'm going with the standard value. Okay, so I'm not going with any kind of additional properties. Okay, so here you can see that, so set the time limit of the VM. For example, if you are going with the time limit of the VM, so let me refresh. Actually, the thing is that the values are changed. 1 minute. Actually, once we selected the spotlight, it was stuck up over there only. Let me create. You can see that right now this is the value. Okay, if you're going for additional values means we can go like this. Okay, on host maintenance, for example, any moment of the time, particular your server is having the any kind of issue, then it will go for the migration as a recommended. Nothing but your server automatically migrated to the same region. Okay, otherwise there is a one more option is called terminate the instance. Terminate the instance means most of the times when we are using the kind of auto scaling. So the auto scaling, especially we are using it at the time of promotions, deployment, those type of the actions we are using that one. Nothing but temporarily I'm using that server or services. I don't want to be proceed for the longer run. In that time I'm going with, instead of I deleting the entire process and all, go with the termination. Nothing but just delete it. So if you have very clarity on that one, I'm going with the terminate process or terminate VM instance. Otherwise, migrate VM is the recommendable. So let me go with the terminate. Okay, so host error timeout. The host error timeout is a kind of the option, nothing but how many minutes I need to hold on. Nothing but it is a kind of the nature. So once you get error, don't create the ticket immediately. Wait for some 10 minutes, wait for 4 minutes, just observe the things. Based on that, okay, go with the value. Right now I go with the default value. Okay, so automatic restart. For example, what is automatic restart? The computer engine can automatically restart the VM. Okay, if they are terminated for the non-user initiator reasons. Nothing but, for example, it is not happening into the right manner. Immediately, what exactly is going to happen means it's not going to be deleted. It's going to be restarted. Okay, this is a recommendable on, because it's always we not sure that it will solve the all the manual interventions. Okay, so I'm going with a create. So you can see that the virtual machine was into the creation status. Okay, and right now it was into the loading status. I need to wait for some time, and I missed to update the server name here. So usually we can change the server name. Okay, let me go with the same value. So by the time it was loading, we can see the number of the options here. One is that explore the backup dr, view the building report, and if you want to means we can see that how much the building report and each and everything here details. Okay, nothing but this will be help you out to understand what is the billing, what is the billing charges. Okay, so this will be really helpful for the monitoring VMs, explore the VMs. Nothing but, for example, if you want to explore any VM, it will be helpful to explore the VMs. Nothing but when the service is created. Okay, here number of the options are there. If you want to monitor the particular things and all. Okay, so this is one of the future it will be using into the environment. Okay, let me go to the back side, means the main menu, what exactly we are looking. Okay, so here this is the option. For example, this is my server. My requirement is that I can create the server, and this is the, you can click on the server. The server is created, and you can see that the server is a running state, and the creation date, and the location, and the instance type, and the reservation, and moreover what exactly the properties of the particular server. Each and everything we could see that into the here. And moreover the network topology also we can see that. And right now I am not enable the firewall and all, because since I am into the test environment, I should not go with the enabling and all, because it will be going to be extra charge. If you need means just click on, and it will ask you the some of the details. Probably we need to provide the range and all, we need to give the details. And the traffic services also, nothing but HTTP service also we need to be switch on if need. Okay, so these are the different type of the options. It was a listing out and the boot devices information, and this is related to the shield, SSH key, and other related to the server properties. Okay, OS related, for example, right now. Okay, so I need to go with the same thing. So I'm not following any other information here. The OS, whatever the operating system it was loaded, it's the same operating system. By default it was loaded. Okay, for example, if you want to change the any operating system means at the time of creation of the virtual machine we will get the one option called operating system load. Okay, we will go with the particular option also. For example, right now I'm going with the same thing. So let go to the next important task is that let it be I created the server. How to connect the server? So how to connect the server? First I need to select the server. Okay, so here you can see that connect option. So this is one of the beautiful feature here. Nothing but the option is available immediately to here, and we can perform. You can see that here number of the options will be available. Stop, suspend, reset, delete, nothing but if you want to perform any kind of actions we can perform just in a click. Okay, let it be I want to connect to the server. Open a Windows browser, just I click on that one. Okay, nothing but I want to open a one session just to log into the server and perform my activities. So I created the Linux server. Okay, just I created, I need to authorize. It will went for our credential verification. Since my credential verification I log in with the things means it was succeeded. You can see that this is my server name. Just I'm copying just for the validation. Okay, so this is my server name. You can see that this is my user login, a Unix backbench, and this is my server name, and this is the my server name I created. Okay, so right now already I'm into the server. So let me validate. You can see that this is a Linux server. If you want to provide any information, for example df-h, the information came. Okay, if you want to know the any kind of details of the server, memory information, it came. For example, I want to know the information of the disk, it's came. Okay, so I could see that. Okay, if any disk related, for example I want to know the server IP address details and all. So by using the IPA also we can get the details. So this is a command just to check the which ports are available, what is the gateway and all. So by that, okay, we can perform the things, and you can see that upload a file also means no need to use the WinRecipe and all. We can upload, we can download, we can do the SSH combinations. Means a lot of the operations we can perform just in a easy task. Nothing but nothing but with since I am not a root user, it's not allowing. Okay, so I done with the things. Just I'm closing the session. Okay, so this is the way how I create a virtual machine. For example, if I want to stop the virtual machine, I need to go for the stop. So automatically the server is going to be stopped. Okay, for example, I need to reset means restart. Okay, I need to suspend the server. Okay, nothing but I want to terminate the server permanently. Then I'm going with the suspend the server. Okay, so it is going to be happening in background. Let me wait for a while. Means just I'm showcasing the how the values will be there and what are the possibilities we can do it. And you can see that the patch management we can perform the patching if anything there. Also we can schedule the patches. Okay, going onwards I'm going to show you one by one step by step process into the patch management also. So just I deleted the server. Let me refresh. You can see that the server is gone, right? So this is the way of the proceeding the things. Okay, thank you for participating into the thing, and please subscribe my channel. So the next day by day we are going to touch upon the multiple services, and thank you for joining.